So I went out and bought the most controversial brushes on the market, and that was their wording themselves when they brought them back in for the Christmas season. And I got the complete Hairy Pony brush collection that was made famous last year with everybody having a war against deer brushes, cheap brushes, etc, etc. So I actually bought the set when they came back out in stock for the Christmas period. So this is the complete collection, and I also went one step ahead and got my name put on them. So yes, let's open this up and see what's inside of it. That comes off. So this is what the inside looks like. It comes very nicely packaged, which is what to be expected. They include a little card from them, and it has some information on the back. So environmental, they are made in Australia, cruelty free. I don't really care much about vegan, organic ingredients, natural ingredients, sulfate and paraffin free, silicone free. So some of this applies to their shampoos. I do have some of their shampoos and absolutely love them. So we can get into this. So first thing we have is the gold hoof pick, which comes in on top, and it's got a teeny tiny, if it wants to focus, not very well, Hairy Pony brand on it, so that's so cool. Okay, so we ready for the big reveal? All the crinkly paper. Ta-da! Oh, these look so good. Let me get them out and show them to you. So first thing that we have that I just showed you was the original gold hoof pick. So, just like your traditional hoof picks, this one is. I've now got a collection of hoof picks along that style, but this one's a gold one, so I can add a gold one to the collection now. This one here is the metal brush, so the copper metal brush. Oh, my lighting's horrible in here with the, so that's what it looks like. And it's got my name down there, which is probably going to be shown in reverse. So this feels very nice. I love the wood, so it's wood instead of plastic. This here is vegan leather, and then they've got the copper there. So this will be a good de-shedding brush. Add that to the collection of de-shedding tools. Next we have the face brush. This is very, very soft, and it's a round shape. So I've never actually seen round ones. I usually get the little rectangle-y shaped ones. So there's this one. All the nice soft bristles there. Made from pure wool bristles. So that's what that's made from. Next we have the rubber brush. So that's that one there. It's a nice little brush. Same style. This is all rubber bristles. They're very similar to some hairbrushes you get for people. Okay, this one here is the mud brush, which actually will probably be one of the least used brushes I have, because we never see rain here where I am. Like, you generally not see rain. It kind of sucks, to be honest. But if we happen to have a massive big thunderstorm come through and the horses actually find some mud to roll in, that's what that's for. It's got very stiff bristles, but it's still got the same wood and vegan leather handle, so it sits on there quite nicely. Right, so next up, this is the mane and tail brush. It looks very similar, or actually it kind of reminds me like a normal hairbrush for people, but it's got metal bristles all around. Even the top bits here are metal instead of plastic, and it's got a nice sturdy handle to it. So next, this is the wool brush, which I've heard so much. So the outside bristles are actually stiff, like horsehair sort of stiff, but the inside is actually wool. So this is meant to use towards the end to try and get the last bit of dust off, to make your horse nice and shiny. Also made from that same beautiful wood that they use. And I like this. This is so soft. Like, could use as a powder brush. An oversized makeup brush. There we go. That's how soft it is. Next up, we have the body brush with HP in it for Hairy Pony. That's quite a nice little touch there. And the bristles are not shedding. So that's nice, because I had some other natural hair brushes I bought that were shedding, but these ones aren't, so that's real nice. So yeah, it's a nice big brush, and I love that little detail for the HP. We have the quarter marking brush. So a quarter marking brush is used to make those marks on the rump of a horse. So you see there can be squares or triangles, and that's what they use to get the shape and brush the hair in the direction that they want it to be. It has copper and brush bristles, so it's a mix, which is very, very nice. So this is the copper bristle body brush. I'm sure if you can see that very well. So it's actually got black bristles and there's copper bristles as well. I'll give you all an overview in a minute. So this is for deep cleaning and removing all the dust and debris. Next, I've got the copper bristle hoof pick. So this has got copper bristles here and it's a hoof pick as well. So this is to get all the gunk out of your horse's feet. And being actually wire bristles will probably do a better job than those plastic bristle ones that I have. So this here is the Dandy brush. It's just a very stiff bristled brush to get all the dust and debris and just flick it off your horse as you go when you're grooming. So very, very nice. That's what the back of it looks like. And last but not least, we've got the flick brush, which you just flick along your horse to get the bits of hay or dust or dirt or grass seeds off the back of your horse for riding. So yeah, those are all the brushes. And that is all the brushes sitting right there. So that's a complete brush collection from Hairy Pony. So let me know what you think, and would you buy the Hairy Pony collection now you actually can see what they offer, what sort of quality it is, and like I said, it's Australian made, and I'm going down a venture of trying to swap to a lot of Australian made products instead of buying stuff that comes from overseas or is poorly made and then just breaks or perish in the sun up here within a few. So please like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.